welcome back to another video. I wanted to make this video because I built this deck in Explorer. It is mono Green Stompy, and it runs Aspect of Hydra as its finisher. So as you can see, this is like the namesake card of the deck. It gets plus X in total turn, where X is your devotion to green. So obviously, triple green. We got double green that, lower depending on how big your creature is. Double green, scavenging ooze for, graveyard hate. Got a bunch of 1-drops. We got Pel Collector that gets bigger. We got Paw Patch that triggers Pelt Collector and also gets bigger if things get targeted. We got Experiment 1 that gets bigger, and we got Audacity for the trample, and when it goes to the graveyard we get to draw. So it's pretty straightforward on how it works. It's you get creatures, pump up, and then we got like Tiver, I forget this Tiver's Stand, and then you got Aspect of Hydra. You just pump it up. So this gets trample once it has 3 or more counters. This already has trample. This does not gain trample. This gives trample and +2/+0. This has reach and trample, which, believe me, people forget that it has reach. Maybe not in arena because it's like super obvious. Does not have trample. Can gain trample though. This gives trample. This has trample. This does not have trample, but it does have 1/1 counters and gets bigger. Then Hedge, the Great Henge ramps and puts 1/1 counters and draws card, and then Galta is just, Galta. So I'm gonna run into some cues and kind of just want to go over it. And while we're going through this, like, subscribe, help the algorithm, help this small channel grow. What's up, dundeehurdler? Now, is this deck good? Probably not. This is best of 1. But we're gonna try it. So this one, I'm just gonna go Pel Collector. They're probably, what's gonna happen is this is gonna be Rakdos mid range. No, it's not. It is let's see. Swing. Okay, all right. I was gonna assume it's like maybe control. Mono blue. Okay. Well, let's throw this out there. Ooh. They have responses? Counterspell? I'm assuming they're going to counterspell. Yeah. That's A-okay. We swing. Yep. We got damage. So right now, Aspect of Fire is already a +3/+3 for 1 mana, right? I just draw a card, then discard a card. Whenever you draw a card, target opponent mills 2 cards. Is this a mono blue mill deck? No. Nope. Okay, alright. I'm definitely gonna play this. Boom. Evolve. Bam, bam, bam. Swing. Alright, down to 10. So we got 8 damage on the field. What will they do? I doubt they'll tap out, but this possibility. Fray Insanity. Okay, and consider. Okay, so we're going to mill some cards, but 2, 4, 6, 8. They lose next turn. They definitely lose. We're going to Audacity on something, and then we'll just Aspect of Hydra. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. And then we're going to swing. And then we're going to Aspect of Hydra that. And we win. Fantastic. All right, so pretty good against Mill. We get the win. All right, match number 2. Remember to stay hydrated. Going up against Laserbeak. That's pretty cool. I like that name. I always like going for like the other one drops, but Paw Patch Recruit's not bad. We can go into Scavenging Ooze, and we have the Aspect of Hydra. So let's see how this goes. We are on the play, which is good for us because we are an aggressive deck. All right, let's see. We got Paw Patch. And so some, let me see, some weaknesses to this deck is obviously, swing for 2. Okay. We got Scavenging Ooze. So what we got? Interesting. So I do kind of want to play Avatar and keep a mana open for things. Yeah, so if you can remove my like any aggressive creature deck, if you can remove my creatures, this deck kind of, you know, gets slowed down and loses pretty quickly. So mid-range is really good against this, and there you go. We got another win. All right, back at it with against voandoalto. Got it. Not bad. I like this. Very similar to our last hand, so we'll keep it. Like I was saying, bad matches for us is sometimes control, mid-range, anything with removal, stuff like that. Other aggro decks, I'm not sure how we go up against. I am playing in regular play, so I'm not playing in ranked. The reason being is I am testing out this deck. So this deck is not a top tier deck, so don't expect to get a bunch of wins from it. But it's a fun deck if you want to just, you know, Aspect Hydra. Oh, is this what I think it is? Is this Phoenix? Phoenix is... I've played against Phoenix the past week or so, and man, Phoenix is a top tier deck for a reason. They just have all the answers against my deck, so yeah. That is a-okay. So we're gonna play this. I'm gonna play Avatar and go that route. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, so yeah, Phoenix is just really good. They just cycle things very well, can dump things in their bin. Depending on what they draw into, they can easily get answers. Ledger Shredder is just so good. So from here, I'm just gonna play. You know what? I'm not gonna swing. Just gonna play Scavenging Ooze, and I'll pass the turn. I should be aggressive, but I'm keeping the ledger. I mean, I should have just swung. Honestly. Yeah, this is my downfall. No, I mean, I want to kind of keep them at bay, right? They won't swing. I can start eating away at their graveyard. Boom. To play this, right? Like, I feel like, yeah. Swing. Come on. Yeah, see, they would have been down to 10 at the moment. I would have been giving them a harder decision. But artist, this is a really good card because they get to, yeah, whenever you cast a spell, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. It's tough where they can just cycle things out, like or just throw their art likes in there. Ooh, they don't discard. Interesting. They want to keep their cards. Lightning Axe. I mean, honestly, just gonna Pay the 0. Go to hexproof. Yeah, I guess I should have done it after this. Because now they can do what they want. Yeah, they can do this again. To land. Well, I'm going to activate this. Well, eat this. Probably the lightning axe, so I don't get it back. And then we'll do sleight of hand. Go to our turn. We play this. Play the avatar, or swing with the avatar. Yep. Amazing. I should have swung with both. But, you know. Great henge. We'll end turn. They kill something, that's fine. They have that. Yep. It's not much we can do. Draw a card. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Consider. Okay. What do they have? They have 1, 2, 3. 3 cards. Okay. So it'll be 3, 4 cards. Add 2 green. Ether Ledger Shredder. Ether Consider. And then eat their other Consider. Just keep eating their graveyard. Just do this. Yes. I mean, I only have 1. We'll end the turn. Because in response, I can always eat something. That's a land. Okay. I mean, in response, I'll eat the Consider. Okay. The axe, okay. I mean, they're still at what? Just that? Just 2 damage? Yeah, I'm like kind of like, I don't know if all right. Going up gets Macsus. I'm sure it's Macsus, but still. This is not a good opening hand. So we're gonna mulligan. This is a much better opening hand. We're gonna keep 6. I kind of want to get rid of the pack leader. But a land is probably the way to go. Okay. Turn 1 Pel Collector, alright? Now, we don't have any protection, which sucks, but it is what it is. Now, we have that. So, we're going to do this. We're going to play that. Boom. We're going to play Audacity on Pel Collector. Because that's just how we roll. Swing for 4. Hopefully, we play another tap land. Alright. So, this is how we do things. We can either werewolf or avatar. We'll avatar. Bam. Swing for 6. Yes. So if they have an answer on something, we're gonna... Oh. Well, we drew a card. Damn, that's nice. Good for them. Good for them. We'll play this. See how it goes. Pass turn. Ooh, okay. Well, that sucks. Do they have all the answers? Not all the answers. They do have the answers. Or they have plays, I should say. So we're going to swing for 3? You going to take it? Okay. We'll experiment 1. And we'll play werewolf. And see how that goes. Yeah. They're down to 7. If we get a land, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, we do have lethal on board. So I'll definitely block. Okay. Nice. Nothing I can do there. Oof. I feel like that's game. We're going to say good game, concede. So as you can see, yeah, you board wipe. So anything with control, board wipes, removal. That is not a good matchup for us whatsoever. All right. Next up, playing it's Herring. Close to Harry. Close to Harry. Wow. This is great. Lair the Hydra into Pelt Collector. Great opening hand. Next turn we can ooze. Yes. Ooh, Barkhide might be the way to go, but no, we want to pump up the Pelt Collector as much as possible. Honestly. We'll ooze. +1/+1 counter, swing. All right, we're playing against Beanstalk. All right. I don't have removal for Beanstalk, but I do have this. So what we'll probably do is play this, play the Barkhide, pump that up, swing. Really building a board here now. All right, there you go. I don't know what we're playing against. Did I have fun? Absolutely. All right. Playing against K13, which is a cute mouse. Let's go. All right. Not the best. We do have a turn 1 play, but we don't have any really good follow-ups. So mulliganing is probably the better choice. This is good. We'll keep this. We'll probably throw back. Galta's nice. Henge is card draw. Probably throw back to Galta. Yeah, I'll land to. What are we playing? We'll Pelt Collector. I'm thinking I should maybe go experiment 1, but interesting. Okay. Both great henges, not what I want to see, but it's what I'm going to get. Swing for 2. Yes, it does have reach. Just throw your cat in front of me. It's fine. It's fine. It'll survive. All right. So, Naya? Playing against Naya. Oh, whenever a creature comes in. Okay. Audacity is a thing. So we're going to experiment 1. And we're going to play Audacity. And yeah, let's swing. Let's go. So I kept the mana open, so they're probably like, maybe I don't want to swing. So that's a That's a thing. One counter on it, do 1 damage to me. That's Regal Bunnycorn. 4, yeah. Unfortunately, I have to take it. This is a play. Blam. I thought this would be even cheaper. X the great. This will cost X less to cast, where X is the greatest power of one creature you control. Okay. Guess I'll pass turn for now. Thought this was like Galto, or just keeps going down depending on the power, right? I think Galto would be free right now. Ooh, creature control gets +1 vigilance as long as you control 3 or more creatures. Creature control gets +1 trample as long as you control 6 or more creatures, which that's not a thing. Okay. But still, 'tis good. Okay. Nope. I will trade these. Yeah. You know what? I didn't count. You know how they say math is for blockers? I didn't do math. Oh, they're doing well anyways. I mean, they had a really good board state. I was not in a good board state. So they were the more aggressive deck. So hats off to you, Naya. All right, next matchup. hansolong. I will keep this. We'll Pelt Collector. We do have the Paw Patch into Audacity route. Or we can Pelt Collector, right? Into Paw Patch. Trigger. Right? Swing for 2. And then next turn, I can play the Avatar. Discard card gains destructible until end of turn. How do I want to go about this? Could Avatar the Resolute. Could Barkhide Troll. I feel like Barkhide Troll might be... Barkhide Troll might be the route to go. Because an Avatar is going to be big when it comes in. Right? So that's a 3/3. That's a 3/3. We'll no attacks for now. It's fine. I get Shadow Sphere is there. Trample Lifelink. Portal Hole. What are you getting rid of? To itself. Yeah. Yeah, next turn, if I can draw into a land so I can Avatar into Audacity, yes, please. That's fine. Got a 6/5. Trigger. Well, no attacks for now. So now, almost all my creatures have trample. Barkhide Troll needs trample. That's where Audacity comes in. Book. Okay. So, it's fine. You can gain 4. That's A-okay with me. Swing. Man, if I had If I had. Amazing. Next turn I win if they don't have some form of board wipe. Well, even then. You know, I'm not going to lie. I don't have an answer. Where's it starting? That one? Guess this one. I don't have a fight card, honestly. Oh my goodness. That, well, there you go. Yeah, another one. Just swing, swing, swing. Again, I don't have an out to this. I really do not. So they swing, you know, basically forcing them to, yeah, discard a card. I mean, all they do is gain 4 life. Okay. Okay. Still don't have an out. Which is frustrating. I should concede. But you know what? I'm not going to. That. Swing. I guess so. Well, I'll do this. Because even to get rid of the avatar, I have the Pel Collector block. And if they really want to... What is this? Whenever a opponent leader attacks, if you attack the creature with total 6 or greater, turn, draw a card. Guess swing with Pel Collector? That's it. And play Barkhide? Like, honestly, I have no idea how I'm going to... Yeah, I have no idea how I'm going to win this. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Oh, because you can't lose the game. Okay. So take another. Okay. Creature you control gain indestructible. Take an turn after this one. At the beginning of that turn's end step, you lose the game. Creatures you control gain indestructible. They still have indestructible? Because it's a different turn. Creatures you control gain indestructible. Take an extra turn after this one. I'm just confused. Like, they should not have indestructible, should they not? All right, can't lose the game. Yeah, a little frustrating, but means not much. Draw a card. And turn. You don't know what I have in my hand. Yeah, dude, I don't know what I'm doing. I really should concede because I have nothing. I have nothing. Thing is, I guess I'll. Devotion. That is. They just gave up. I mean, when people say never give up, never give up. I didn't have an answer. I honestly didn't have an answer. I'm curious if they also were like, I don't have an answer. I mean, I was keeping up, right? I mean, I was hoping to get another something. I don't know. But there you go. Doing well so far. We're winning games, but don't think this deck is good. Remember, this is best of one. This is unranked. So just keep that in mind. Now, this isn't gameplay. You guys run into this? Just entering match, 2 minutes in. Should I just cancel? I'm gonna cancel, but is this a choice to do, or should I just say? I mean, this is the choice to do, right? I'm just curious. Let me know in the comments below. All right. Second time. It's not entering match anymore, but it says currently waiting. Was me pressing the cancel button a bad idea? Was it not a good choice? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. What's a good number to stop on? I don't know. This is interesting. I don't know. I've never. Yeah, 2 minutes, a little too much. Too much. Attempt number 3. Again, back at the entering match, but nothing. It was entering match in like 20 seconds. I'm curious if this is there's something wrong with the servers or just me. And we finally got into a match. Let's hope we don't get disconnected or something. All right. The Mookie Depths. All right. This is the last round. Let's see how this goes. This is a great hand. 2 1-drops. We got a couple 2-drops. We'll keep it going. We are playing against something. I don't like the look of that. We definitely need to be as aggressive as possible. Kind of want to go with the Experiment 1. Honestly, hear me out because of the regenerate. If they can board wipe, I can regenerate Experiment. You know, we're gonna play this. We're gonna Barkite Troll. Okay, we will Barkite Troll. We will swing. Now, if we can get another land, we're in a good spot. Ooh, okay. Beanstalk, not bad. If we get our 3rd land. Got our 3rd land, not an untapped land, though, unfortunately. But it is okay. Because now we'll do this. Flammo. Swing for 6, right? And Experiment 1 can regenerate. So they decide to board wipe, which they're not. Okay, my turn. We have an aspect of Hydra. That is pretty good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 5, oh. Oh. Oh? Is this victory? Is this victory? Oh! Yes. Okay. Okay, we got... All right. I will say, that's how this deck's supposed to work. You put it on the ground, they're like, I can survive this hit, and you get Aspect of Hydra for +5, and just like, did not expect that to happen. All right, so what did we learn with this deck? It can be aggressive. People could quit on you. People can have crappy opening hands. All the magic reasons. It is a fun deck. I will say that when I was first building this deck and figuring out what I want in it, I did not win this many matches. I think I won like 2 out of like 8 matches or something. It was very low. I had a really bad win-loss ratio. But today it was a lot better. It might just be an arena thing. It might be just a luck thing. I don't know. But nonetheless, things you do have to take into consideration when it comes to this video and these matches is I was playing unranked and I was playing best of 1. I don't have a sideboard. I promote free to play and I promote like casual grinding, not, you know, hardcore getting sweaty grinding kind of stuff. Just easy peasy, having fun, whatnot. So fortunately there are a lot of rares, right? There are a lot of rares. Luckily, Barkite Troll is a 2-drop. Avatar is a 2-drop. Or sorry, I'm saying 2-drop. Uncommon. Avatar's an uncommon. Experiment's an uncommon. Pelt Collector is a rare. If you want a replacement for Pelt Collector, Pelt Collector is really good because it has a 1/1 counter and it gains trample on its own as it gets bigger. But one thing you can bring in is the Phyrexian here you go, evolving adaptive. So as it comes in, it gets a +1/+1 counter, or it gets +1/+1 for each oil counter right on it. Whenever another creature you control enters, if the creature has greater power, toughness, evolving adaptive, put an oil counter. So it doesn't trigger Avatar because Avatar triggers off of 1/1 counters, but this does go up in counters with the more you have. So instead of having 4 pelts and 2 experiment 1s, you can have 4 experiment 1s and 2 evolving additives. Tiver Sand is something that I really fell in love with, because not only does it have hexproof, but it has indestructible. So if someone board wipes or something, it can save it. Where when I played this deck in Modern, where I got my inspiration to rebuild this deck, I built it. We had Vines of Vastwood, which it was more of about just giving it hexproof and also pump. So this gives not just hexproof, but also endo, and I can pump it whatever X is. Of course, the namesake Aspect Hydra, as you saw some of those matches, it is just game changer. It wins you the game. People don't expect it. They say, I can go down to 5 or whatever. And then you aspect and they're just like, oh, I'm dead, or they block accordingly. Oh, I'll just block here, block there. And then you aspect and they're just like, oh crap. Like, okay, that sucks. Of course, Audacity, it's a straight up +2/+0. It's another devotion of green, right? So it essentially gives you +3/+0 and trample, and it draws you cards. So it's not necessarily Rancor, which this is supposed to be like a more unbroken version of Rancor. So it's not bad, but also Rancor is better. Experiment again, we talked about that. We talked about Pelt Collector. Paw Patch was really good because what it does trigger your Pelt Collectors and your Experiment 1s because it has 2 power, but also it already has Trample. So if you do bump it up, it has Trample, and it gives 1/1 counters to other things. What I've been messing up is I should be offspringing more often. I think one match I didn't offspring and I had enough money. I should have done that and save the Barkhide Troll for something else. I think that's what was my following play instead of playing the offspring cost. Avatar, amazing. The reach is something that you don't think about. Laying down enough 1/1 counters and then playing Avatar afterwards is amazing because you get like a 5/4 or 6/5 or 7/6, something crazy, and they're just like, okay, that's a big creature. Barkhide Troll is great. The devotion is good. It's a 3/3. Can get hexproof if you really need to give it hexproof to remove a 1/1 counter. But you mainly want the I would trade Barkhide Troll or I would trade one of these for Strangleroot. I would rather have 4 Strangleroot Geists, which is not legal in Explorer, and have 2 Barkhides instead of Werewolf. But Werewolf Pack Leader is a good card. It draws cards. What makes Barkhide Trolls good is because it adds 1/1 counters and that activates Avatar. Scavenging Ooze helped me win the matchup against Phoenix. Izzet Phoenix? So really good. Doesn't have all the devotion, but it does have some devotion. But it is the graveyard hate and the 1/1 counters that makes it so good. We didn't really see Ronus in this matchup or any of the matchups, but it is a good overall card. And once you activate it, which isn't that hard to trigger, Power 4 Raider is not that hard to get to, and you will have a 5/5 Death Touch indestructible creature. And you can spend mana to give something trample and +2/+0. We got Old Growth Troll. We didn't really play too much of, which is fine. Mainly it's there for the 4/4 for the devotion, right? Devotion, so 3 mana 4/4 trample. If it dies, we can bring it back and whatnot, but it's mainly just 3 devotion, 4/4 trample. I did play Yorvo again. It gives +1/+1 counters. The reason why I go 2 and 2 is mainly because, well, this gives +1/+1s, but it is a legendary creature, so I don't want a 4 of. If I can find a better 3-drop with 3 devotion, I would swap to it quickly, but at the moment, this is what I think is the best. If you guys know of a better 3-drop, let me know. Great Henge. It's very great Henge. No, it's a very good, powerful card. I didn't really utilize it too much just because I wasn't I didn't, and Galta is Galta. Galta is a big meanie dinosaur that once it plops on the field, most decks are just not going to know what to do with it. And there you go. So of course we got a Beseju. the lair. We didn't really utilize it. It did kind of screw us in our last matchup because it came intact, but we still won. And then 15-4. So that is the deck. If you want some different cards, like for example, if you don't have some of these rares, that's fine. Galta, Great Henge is one that maybe you might not have because it's an older set, and it's a mythic. Galta's in the most recent set, so there you go. Scavenging Ooze, also an older set. So again, there is a lot of rares. You can try to mix and match, but honestly, I would be a little more cautious in the sense of this deck on its own isn't good. So I wouldn't spend the rares and mythics if you didn't already have a bunch like me. Like I actually owned most of these. I think I spent maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 wild cards of rares or mythics to finish this deck. And I still have a bunch of wild cards in the sideline. So if you do want to build this, let me know how it works out for you. I really like this deck. I don't know if I would want to do a best of 3 version. I'm tempted. I do like this deck. I really enjoyed playing this in Modern, like 6-7 years ago, before Modern Horizons. But it's a lot of fun. It's cool. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Again, leave me a comment of if you've even thought about something like this, you played something like this, you want to play something like this. If you are, let me know how you liked it. Of course, like the video, subscribe, if you like all my content, and I'll catch everyone next time. Bye-bye.